Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you live to Monday Night Raw, coming to you live in Kansas City. What a huge night we have in store for you. And we are kicking the night off with a #1 contenders match for the Intercontinental title. This is the opening match to determine a #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Maurice, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing 231 pounds, The Miz. Well, ladies and gentlemen, accompanied by Maurice, he is probably the most fussy superstar in the history of the WWE. And he's got a match tonight against DDP. The winner of this match will face Kalisto for the Intercontinental title at SummerSlam, which is the next time Raw will join you on pay-per-view along with SmackDown. What a huge night we have in store for you, as later tonight in the main event, The Undertaker will be in action after that grueling Hell in a Cell match. And his opponent from the Jersey Shore, Diamond Dallas Page. As I was saying, he'll be in action against the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. The Undertaker will face Samoa Joe, and the winner of that match will walk out to the new, that's right, the new #1 contender for the Universal title at SummerSlam. And you know, Diamond Dallas Page is a former wrestler on WCW. He made a huge name for himself there. But he's got a match tonight against this man, The Miz. Ref calls for the match to start. Here we go. The Miz and DDP collar and elbow tie-up. Miz shoves DDP into the corner. Referee looks for a clean break, and he gets it. Now the Miz with a headlock switches into a side headlock takeover. A punch right to the face of DDP. That always works. What a nice reversal there by Miz, but DDP counters. And one knee right to the spine. The Miz counters though. Miz from behind. Wait a minute. DDP counters. DDP is working on the neck of the Miz. And now DDP Irish whips the Miz. The Miz looks for a boot. But DDP catches the boot and then drills a fist on the side of the skull of the Miz. And what a nice jawbreaker. You know, I wouldn't want to eat a jawbreaker. It would break my jaw. The Miz counters into some sort of cradle there. And now the Miz falls victim to another maneuver there, and then follows Diamond Dallas Page follows it up with a neck snap. And DDP is on the outside along with the Miz. Miz catches DDP with a swinging neck breaker on the floor. DDP counters though. There's a lot of heart in this man from the Jersey Shore. The Miz better not underestimate his resiliency. You know what, a nice maneuver there by DDP, and now working on the leg of the Miz. Now the Miz is falling victim to a lot of trouble here. Wait a minute, DDP looking to dive. Murray sneaks a chair into the ring. And the Miz hits a steel chair shot on DDP behind the referee's back. And now the Miz with a nice drop kick to DDP. And he's going to follow it up with the skull crushing finale. And cover hooks the leg. 1, 2. And the Miz scores one and sneaks one over Diamond Dallas Page. With that steel chair right to the face. And then that drop kick and skull crushing finale. Done DDP in. Now, what does DDP's health now after that elbow? He's still trying to make a save, but he gets caught. No Miz skull crushing finale on Kalisto. The Miz is sick. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we got a Tornado Tag Team Extreme Rules match for the Raw Tag Team titles between Rhino and Heath Slater and the Authors of Pain. Whoever wins this match will be the Raw Tag Team Champions. Who will win, we'll find out tonight. And that is next here on Monday Night Raw. This contest is an Extreme Rules contest for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Ladies and gentlemen, the Raw Tag titles are on the line in this matchup here on Monday Night Raw as the team of Heath Slater and Rhino face up. And they're facing off against, well, the Authors of Pain for the Raw Tag Team titles. What a matchup this should be, ladies and gentlemen. As the Authors of Pain got themselves disqualified in their tag title matchup. which the titles can't change hands by a disqualification. And here comes the authors of pain, Akam and Razor. Together, they're the authors of pain. And they are making their way to the ring. Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. I can't believe this is happening. German suplex to Rhino. Rhino looking for a German suplex on the floor. Rhino making counters, I should say. Now a nice maneuver there. Now Rhino is in control, and so is Razor inside the ring. He doesn't know what's happening here. Now Rhino and Slater are in control in this Tornado Tag Team Extreme Rules matchup. Now Rhino is in control. So is Heath Slater. They could have won the Raw Tag titles if the authors of pain wouldn't have gotten themselves disqualified. No. And then Rhino counters. Rhino went into a powerbomb position. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is for the Raw Tag titles. Now, Akam with a chair. Akam with a chair. Now Akam hitting Heath Slater with a chair. Rhino with a spear. Now Rhino is literally being manhandled here by Akam. Now Akam is about, I think, to set Heath Slater up on a table, and he does so. Wait a minute, what a nice maneuver there by Heath Slater on the outside of the ring. Now Rhino is literally losing it in this matchup here. And Rhino breaks things up again. And now Rhino gets thrown out of the ring. Now, Slater falls into a vice grip. Wait a minute, no, don't tell me that this is an Inferno table here. You know, Rhino and Slater are in huge trouble now. And now, they come. Choke slam through the table. On fire here. Now, nice maneuver there. Come on, ref, count the pin. Spinning powerbomb. 1, 2, and oh, there's a pain. I've won it. Oh, Lordy. Yeah, there's a pain. I had a huge destruction in mind. Oh, Lordy. And you know, they simply witnessed the pure destruction here tonight. Yeah, there's a pain are still the Raw Tag Team Champions. What else will happen here tonight? Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we have our main event this evening as The Undertaker takes on the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. The winner of this match will face off against Roman Reigns at SummerSlam for the Universal title. And this #1 contenders match is next. The main event here on Monday Night Raw. This is our main event of the evening to determine the #1 contender for the Universal Championship. Introducing first, from Huntington Beach, California, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Samoan submission machine is currently entering the ring. The winner of this match will walk out to the #1 contender for the Universal Championship. Undertaker had a successful win last night at the Great American Bash. In the epic Hell in a Cell encounter against Braun Strowman. Here comes the demon from Death Valley himself, The Undertaker. And his opponent from Death Valley, weighing 299 pounds, the demon from Death Valley, The Undertaker. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the demon from Death Valley is currently making his way to the ring here on Monday Night Raw, slowly, very slowly. And as those flames walk over the smoke, rise over the smoke, he is in the main event here on Monday Night Raw against a challenging Samoan submission machine. And Samoa Joe has never won a match against this man, The Undertaker. But there are lots of individuals that have never won a match against this guy. Very few names have never lost to The Undertaker. But anyway, The Undertaker is in the house for Monday Night Raw. I mean, he can be defeated, as proven at WrestleMania 30 in the hands of Brock Lesnar. The Undertaker's streak did come to an end that night. But a year later, he proved that he can still roll strong and pick up victories. What a match, what an entrance by The Undertaker. Anyway, what a big fight failed. Referee calls for the match to start. Here we go. Matchup's underway, and Samoa Joe with a straight jacket, German suplex. He's really hammering away on The Undertaker right now. Speaking of really hammering away, Braun Strowman literally hammered away on The Undertaker this past Sunday, last night at the Great American Bash pay-per-view. But The Undertaker picked up a huge victory, nevertheless. And The Undertaker is really gaining his control back. Wait a minute, Samoa Joe with a nice side slam and a nice back suplex. And let's go Taker chants echo throughout this arena here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Now The Undertaker is really gaining control of this main event. Now The Undertaker with a nice side Russian leg sweep. Not a side Russian leg sweep, but it's a leg sweep nevertheless. Now Samoa Joe with a smart strategy Working on the legs in the back of the Undertaker. And a nice suplex right there. And a cover. And Undertaker kicks out at 1. Now Samoa Joe. Irish whips the Undertaker outside the ring. And what a nice belly to back suplex over the ropes. Undertaker counters with a knee to the skull. Undertaker counters though. And then the Undertaker is literally turning things around. In this huge main event of Titanic proportions as Samoa Joe gets driven out of the ring. Samoa Joe is literally trying everything he can and you still got it, chants echo throughout this arena. Undertaker chants. I don't feel this arena as well as Undertaker. It's the choke slam. The move that put it into that Hell in a Cell match. However, this time it was through the cell roof. The Undertaker hits it. Tombstone pile driver. The cover 1. Wait a minute, not even 2. And Samoa Joe kicks out of the tombstone. Unreal. And Joe counters. Nice maneuver there by Joe. Now Joe with a nice maneuver there. Undertaker again kicks out. Now Samoa Joe is literally in control now. Now Samoa Joe is literally trying to defeat the Undertaker here tonight for the first time. Undertaker sits up. Now Undertaker, he's gonna go for it. Snake eyes. And the big boot. And the leg drop connects on the Samoan submission machine. Undertaker going for the last ride. And it might be a final ride for the Samoan submission machine. The Undertaker clothesline Samoa Joe out of the ring. And then the Undertaker with a suicide dive. Undertaker, near 300 pounds, soaring out of the ring like he's a cruiserweight. Who would have saw a move like that coming, even though he wasn't able to do that for a while. Now Joe hanging Undertaker up. Undertaker again kicks out, but this time it's at 2. Undertaker must be aware of the referee's 3 count. Alright, this whole thing will be academic. Roman Reigns may be the current Universal Champion, but he has his eyes on this main event. And now Undertaker throws Samoa Joe back into the ring. I suppose that's a good strategy. Now the Undertaker wanting to destroy Samoa Joe here in this main event. Now Joe. Very nice maneuver here by Joe. Now Joe Irish whips Taker in the corner. Undertaker almost falls victim to that head-zaguri. The Undertaker gets a reversal, and now what a nice body slam into that turnbuckle by Joe. And now Joe is literally picking apart the Undertaker. Undertaker when Undertaker counters. Undertaker going for it. He went for the choke slam. But the Undertaker, what a nice maneuver there by Joe. Countering the Undertaker's choke slam. And Lord knows what he's thinking about next. The Coquina Clutch. The Coquina Clutch. The Coquina Clutch is locked in. The Undertaker bites out of it. He actually fought out of the Coquina Clutch. That move is part of the reason why they call him the Samoan submission machine. He made a lot of big names tap out to that very maneuver. The Undertaker actually fought the Coquina Clutch. Undertaker counters again with 2 fists. And what a nice DDT by the Undertaker. Now, the Undertaker is literally fighting back with everything he's got here. Now Undertaker, oh my lordy. The Undertaker rolls out of the ring, possibly to get back to his feet, and now Undertaker hits a DDT. Samoa Joe keeps fighting here, and Undertaker keeps kicking out. Now Joe with a nice hit-zaguri to the back of the skull. Now Joe really trying to gain control here, but he loses control. It's now Undertaker's in control. Undertaker Irish whip. And now Samoa Joe falls victim to a big boot. Undertaker going for another choke slam. Choke slam with authority. Undertaker going for it. Going for the tombstone. Tombstone pile driver. To Joe. 1, 2, and Joe kicks out. How did Samoa Joe kick out of not 1, but 2 of those tombstones? Not too many individuals were able to kick out of 2 tombstone pile drivers, but Samoa Joe, however, was able to. Now Joe with a nice suplex, a nice maneuver there, an exploder suplex by Samoa Joe. Now Joe. Oh lordy. This point, this is a brawl. A flat out brawl. And now counts up to 6. Joe, you better get back into the ring. Now Undertaker fighting back. Undertaker now fights back. Now Joe is literally no longer in control here. Now Undertaker hits another choke slam. Undertaker hits the Hell's Gate. Hell's Gate. Hell's Gate. And Samoa Joe might just have to tap out here and call this whole thing a night. And Samoa Joe taps out. The Undertaker is the #1 contender for the Universal title. The Undertaker gets the victory. Wait a minute, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns run behind on the Undertaker here. Roman Reigns just decimated the Undertaker after his grueling match. Now the Superman punch straight to the Undertaker. Roman Reigns setting Undertaker up. And he hits the spear. What did Roman Reigns just do? Oh, lordy.